As part of my examination of literature and democracy this year, the number of titles I've been reading from Hannah Arendt to 𝗪𝗏, I have taken on Don DeLillo's 𝗪𝗁 𝗂. The title is not perhaps what you think it is. We're talking about the Warhol painting, not anything to do with Chairman Mao directly. It has to do with representation and art, the role of the artist's connection to the world, and what his role is, his responsibility is, his politics are, based upon how he creates, where he creates, what he creates, and how he engages. It's going to be a complicated read. I want to give you two passages from it, I think, to give you a taste of what it is. Both of these come from near the end of book one, where we have been introduced to the characters, but now we're starting to get a sense of what they're up to. The first passage is from our main artist, and he's leaving a message on an answering machine. The loneliness of knowing I won't be heard for hours or days. I imagine you're always catching up with messages, accessing your machine from distant sites. There's a lot of violence in that phrase, accessing your machine. You need a secret code, if I'm not mistaken. You enter your code in Brussels and blow up a building in Madrid. This is the dark wish that the accessing industry caters to. I'm sitting in my cane chair looking out the window. The birds are awake and so am I. Another draggy, smoked-out dawn with my throat scorched raw, but I've had much worse. I hope we're friends, but that's not why I'm calling. I keep seeing my book wandering through the halls. There the thing is, creeping feebly, if you can imagine a naked, humped creature with filed-down genitals, only worse, because its head bulges at the top and there's a gargoyle-ish tongue jutting at a corner of the mouth and truly terrible feet. It tries to cling to me, to touch and fasten. A cretin, a distort, water-bloated, slobbering, incontinent. I'm speaking slowly to get it right. It's my book after all, so I'm responsible for getting it right. The loneliness of voices stored on tape. By the time you listen to this, I'll no longer remember what I said. And then, not too much longer later, the same author meets with his agent, who has an interesting take on him. Be careful, you'll end up writing this stuff down. If I live and live and live boringly into my middle 80s, I wonder how much I'll be able to add to the pleasure of those memories, the intense conversation, all those endless dinners and drinks and arguments we all had. We used to come out of a bar at 3 a.m. and talk on a street corner because there was so much we still had to say to each other. There were arguments we'd only scratched the surface of. Writing, painting, women, jazz, politics, history, baseball, every damn thing under the sun. I never wanted to go home. And when I finally got home, I couldn't sleep. The talk kept buzzing in my head. Is that what we're here to talk about? You have a twisted sense of the writer's place in society. You think the writer belongs at the far margin, doing dangerous things. In Central America, writers carry guns. They have to. This has always been your idea of the way it ought to be. The state should want to kill all writers. Every government, every group that holds power or aspires to power should feel so threatened by writers that they hunt them down everywhere. I've done no dangerous things. No. But you've lived out the vision anyway. So my life is a kind of simulation. Not exactly. There's nothing false about it. You've actually become a hunted man. This is 𝗪𝗁 𝗂 by Don DeLillo, and our writer is about to be dragged straight into world politics.